unlimited access to resources, what would Peace Week look like?
Peace Week would be something that the city embraced. Like the city would have to embrace. You know what I mean? It's a disconnect between the community, the city, the state, and the people. I mean, the community and the city. The community and the city did some type of disconnect right there. Right. My goal is the city is able to embrace something like this. That people in the community can see that and say, you know what? The city government is on my side. You have different people that work in the city that you can say, oh, I work with this person, and they're able to help. Like in my community in South Philadelphia, I have a Kenyatta Johnson and Jordan Harris. But how many councilmen or elected officials that you have in West Philly or West Oak Lane that's willing to stick their necks out for you and say, yo, this is what you want to do, I support you, let's get it done. You don't have that. So my thing, when I think of Peace Week, I want something that's embraced by the city of Philadelphia. You know, just today, you know, you see you have the cancer walk and you have the AIDS walk. We have a problem with violence in our community. Right. We have to address that. As long as we continue to run from that, it's going to continue to be a problem. Because once people realize, you know, that's something that you're not focused on, they're going to immediately take advantage of it. Right. And that's how I feel in that's how I feel just in general in Philadelphia itself. We don't embrace the fact that we have a problem with violence, and we don't meet it head on. We don't put the right people in place to make some things happen, to bring about change in our community.
So if you could pick any location in the city of Philadelphia that's essentially a city resource to do Peace Week, or even if you had several locations, what would those locations be as far as access to city resources? And I definitely think it's a great thing that you have elected officials advocating for you in South Philadelphia, but imagine Peace Week across the city of Philadelphia.
And that's what I'm looking to do. I want to bring Peace Week across the city of Philadelphia. Because when I think about Peace Week, I remember growing up in task home projects, and I always said to myself when I'm watching TV and I see different people, I'm like, wow, you know, we can't afford to go to Wells Fargo to have a concert. You know what I mean? We can't see the celebrities or see the radio. What if we're able to bring that into our community? So if you're able to do that in South Philadelphia, it builds some type of connection and look and say, wow, Isaiah Thomas had Peace Week in North Philly. I was able to meet our city council. I was able to meet our state representative. I was able to meet our radio host. Or I was able to meet this celebrity. I was able to watch these people perform, and that might inspire some people within the community to want to bring about change. You have to do something that basically, you have to do something, how I'm gonna put this, you have to do something
that inspires.
One, that inspires people. Two, something that people like to do. You know, people like to play basketball. Yeah. Bring somebody from the Sixers to come down and say, you know what, Isaiah, you doing something good? I'm gonna come out here and play ball. We have to remember, and I remember this, you know, from my Peace Week. I remember a kid coming out to me in South Philadelphia saying, wow, man, you had DJ Diamond Cuts down here. Yo, she was playing the music, having fun. And I was like, wow, that same kid took that back to school to his teachers and friends. Like, oh, what did you do this summer? Oh, we had Peace Week. We had a concert on the block. We had a basketball game. We had a march in the Raleigh. We had teen night. We had a college readiness room. So all those things they look forward to. But we have to be, one, sincere about doing this, and then really want to be involved and want to bring change. We can't play politics when it comes to organizing in the community.